What's new here are the fantastic amount of wall posters and pictures of different sorts. There's a lot about Romania now as well. People are very concerned about that. And you see them in the shop windows and signs for Václav Havel. All different posters, handwritten demonstrations. The big demonstration outside one of the theatres for Romania at the moment. I'll try and film that later. And that's a sign you see in lots of the shops and in lots of the buildings. Havel for the president. You have another one which is couples Havel with Dubček as well. This is the beginning of the main shopping centre. There's all the big shops here. And you can see every single one has in the windows posters about Romania, about helping Romania, about elections, about Havel, about demonstrations. It really is quite extraordinary. Every single window has got something about it, all handwritten, and the people are almost in a sort of dream, as if they can't quite believe it's happening. It's quite extraordinary.
Yeah.
These ladies are looking in the window here to look at things. We've tried every language between us. They speak Hungarian, Czech and Slovak, and I only speak Russian and English and German. But here's all different sorts of things you can see here. This is a detailed one about communist activities and so forth. There's a sign saying students love democracy, I guess. And this is looking back down the street again. And people are looking in the windows, they're looking at all the different sorts of posters. This is the doors of the conservatory, and I don't know if you can see, it says an occupation in strike, and a strike in all the conservatories in Czechoslovakia, all state conservatories. Now that poster there is quite interesting, clear and magnetic, because I think that's a protest against an atomic reactor which they're building close to Kosice. And we saw posters complaining about this in the hospital as well. We went to collect Lazzi. So obviously people are going beyond the normal politics and expressing what they want, and I think they feel they can do that for the first time. Okay, here you can see the old and the new. The main street is called Lenin Street, and then just up here, huge banner of Václav Havel. The building with the Havel signs is actually an art gallery now, and they've got this exhibition of a guy called Martin Benku. There he is. But the actual building is an 18th century palace, and you can see, if you look out of this, is one of the better windows. You're looking out into a sort of alley just round the corner. I don't know if you can see what's over here. There's a sort of archway into the street. This is the old town theatre. There's a load of hoardings here, every hoarding, as before, like the shop windows, covered with signs. There's one. Hasta la vista comunista. And that's the message which you see over and over again. This whole main street here is a succession of extraordinary buildings. We're going too fast here. You can see that building with the tall tower is the old headquarters of the Jesuits. And virtually all the buildings here have got different sorts of plaques outside them saying what they were originally. Now on the ground floor mostly shops. One room's even the cinema. Marshal Kutuzov slept here. He's the Russian general who's in War and Peace. This is the cathedral, which seems to be under fairly perpetual scaffolding. It's quite a massive structure in the centre of the town. And that's the rest of the street to put it in perspective. Okay. These characters here are the local councillors, or were the local councillors. They're all the Communist Party members, of course. I'm not exactly sure what the slogan underneath says, but it may well not be complimentary. Outside Suzek's shop, there's a memorial here. I'm not sure if it's in focus. 21st of August 1968. Just hand painted. At the bottom is a list of names. It's presumably people who were injured or died. Who died at the time of the Soviet invasion. This is the Thalia Theatre, and here they're keeping a non-stop vigil for the people in Romania. You see the lighted candles there. Had to collect it here. They have demonstrations here in the afternoons. Obviously, because there's such a large Hungarian population here and a Hungarian population in Romania, that's one of the things that's made them very devoted to the cause. This is the main department store on the corner of the town, the main square. And again, absolutely plastered with posters about Czechoslovakia and about Romania. There's one showing a prison cell being turned into a window onto Europe. I don't know if you can see that very clearly. Another one on the corner here. Lots of cartoons. Some of them represent local characters on the thing. There's the hotel, the main hotel. The Slovan, where I stayed last night. And now there'd be some printed posters as well. Here's one for the Civic Forum. Comet in the sky and the Earth sun. I'm trying to find where I can get copies of the stickers or the posters that represent the Civic Forum logo. They seem to be all over the place. It's difficult to find them, where they're actually coming from. There's the People's Republic of Czechoslovakia instead of the Socialist Republic, which has been the standard for the past 40 years. So here in Lenin Street is the headquarters of the Civic Forum. The girl from the bookshop just showed me the way here. And that's the centre where it's all happening. I'm going to go back there after lunch and try and get copies of the posters and the badges which everybody is wearing here. These people are also very much involved in what's happening in Romania. They've been going backwards and forwards, trying to take money and aid and food to the people in Romania as well. This is inside the cathedral, St. Elizabeth's Cathedral in Kosice. Coffee shop, which was extremely crowded. Queued up for coffee. That lady exit while we wait. Here's a rather better view of the cathedral from one of the side streets. Even in these streets off the main road, shop windows are still plastered with stickers as in the rest of the town. This is one of the windows of the Civic Forum headquarters, and you see with democracy comes Greenpeace, and that's a protest that I mentioned before about the proposed nuclear reactors, atomic power station that they're building not far from here.
Okay. We are in the HQ of the Civic Forum at the moment, and here is an exhibition about destroying the environment. There's a planning thing here, because where we've just been, where Clara used to live, everything's been destroyed. And all these posters are about what's been destroyed. If you turn around, David, you'll see behind you. I don't know if it's visible. All these things have been destroyed.
Yeah.
And can you see, film that big raven, because it says there, the cemetery of beauty. And it also says that people should look after their area and not spread rubbish everywhere.
This is the... That's the petition for...
I've just been given some posters.
Oh, here's some posters. Right. Lovely.
Some nice posters.
Oh, right. That's super. Because this is about the atomic reactor here.
The government of one party.
All right, that's...
A tu robíte...
So this is the headquarters inside the...
A vy tu pracujete jako politicky momentálně pre to fórum, alebo čo?
Okay.
It says here, information basically. It says Stalin, communist 40 million, Hitler fascist 20 million, Ceausescu, communist 2,000 with a tank. It is the symbol of communism. And then it says here, Jack the Ripper, no party,
Yeah.
20. And then it says, the Romanian comrade has attacked on two fronts.
Yeah. So the communists win, in other words.
Communists win.
That's right.
Yes, as against the other one. The difference between democracy and democratization is the same as the difference between Canada and canalization.
Okay. Very subtle. And what's this other one here? Where oh, let me go. Come up to it.
This other one here says, the first violin cannot play the trumpet.
Very true.
Which is very true.